The Modretro Chromatic. I've really been looking forward to this thing. I've talked about it a bit, and I did pre-order actually a couple of them. One of them for a gift for somebody, but they sent this one to me for purpose of review. They should be shipping these things out now or pretty soon. I know the GameStop exclusive one has been shipping. I got my tracking number for that one. But Mod Retro, they sent this one to me to check out. And I'm really excited for this. This is like the main thing I've been looking forward to this year. I love the Game Boy and I love the Game Boy Color. And I know there's tons of options for stuff like this. This is going to be for a specific type of person. Somebody who really loves Game Boy and Game Boy Color. The options that are out there, you've got emulation, you've got the analog pocket, you've got like the funny playing FPGA Game Boy. You have original Game Boys, Game Boy Colors. You can mod them. This right here, this packaging looks sweet, by the way. This is for somebody who they really love the Game Boy Color, and they want something premium, I think. Something that like shows love toward those systems. Wow, this has some weight to it, more weight than I thought. Holy crap. This is a magnesium alloy shell. But this is something I can appreciate because like the analog pocket, which I really love, it's like a multi-purpose system. It does a lot of things, but I'm the kind of person, I like to have a device that is catered and tailored toward a specific thing. I really love Game Boy and Game Boy Color. I want a device just for Game Boy Color. So yeah, I could get a Game Boy Color. And I do have those. And modding them, getting the new screens and whatnot, they're not perfect. I've been having issues with some of those. And with this sapphire screen, where does this say? I know it says on here, sapphire crystal display, the most scratch-proof display ever. For the first time ever, that's what I was looking for. See your classic games with pixel level accuracy on Chromatic's custom sunlight readable display. So they like made a whole new display that's pixel accurate. That's pretty sweet. But if you buy one of these, it comes with Tetris. At least right now it does. Their own little version of Tetris, made in Mexico. What do the original Game Boy games say? They don't say anything. They say made in Japan on the back. These are made in Mexico. Very nice. But let me take a look at this. You do get batteries. This is to some people, I know they are always like, that's why I like 8-bit those controllers that have the replaceable battery pack on the back where you can put AA's or rechargeable batteries, like the Pro 2, because it takes away from that like, it's a disposable electronic. And I think that's what they did here. It's like, hey, you could use AA's or, rechargeable batteries. That's like, I appreciate that. Some people are like, AA's. No, it's a good thing, in my opinion. So you don't got to worry about like finding a suitable replacement. You could still get AA's and you can get rechargeables, and they're supposed to have like an actual like battery pack that goes in there that can recharge with a USB-C down there. So that is nice. Headphone jack. Very nice. Link cable. They have multiple colors. This one was one of my favorites. And it's actually one of the colors that I pre-ordered. Let's turn this thing on. Whoa. What is this? Okay, volume. Is this like a menu button? Yeah, it is. Okay. Brightness. Very cool. Increase that brightness. Display frame blend. Yeah, that's for like Game Boy Color games. Use color correction on or off. What the hell does that mean? Player 1, 2, 3, 4. What does that mean? I don't understand that player number thing, but I guess maybe if you're playing like multiplayer games. But okay, yeah, that little button there's for the little menu screen. That's pretty much it. This thing's got like very nice feel to it. This magnesium alloy. Let's play some Tetris real quick, but look at this screen. Holy crap. And I'll try some other cartridges. Oh, you get like a little icon. I mean, it's Tetris. It's like their version of Tetris, which is Tetris, right? Ah, D-pad feels really good, man. Buttons are feeling good too. But yeah, I like stuff like this where it's like they do like one thing really well. I know other people, they want to have that, you know, multi does like everything type of thing. But I don't know. And that's fine. That's fine. I mean, everybody's going to be different. Like, you want to get your value and do everything. I can appreciate that too. But I was just really looking forward to this. Like, I have one of my sons really loves Game Boy, so I ordered him one of these as well. He's been collecting Game Boy games, so I'm really hoping they make a Game Boy Advance. I don't know, just it reminds me of being like, you know, a kid again, and you know, getting these systems and, you know, collecting for them again, and you know, going at it. This is for people, you know, who have original cartridges or want to start collecting again. Like, why not, right? Okay, bam. But that was their version of Tetris. I have a original Tetris. Let's throw that in there real quick. Let's see what that looks like. It's still pretty cool that it comes with Tetris, just like, you know, the original Game Boy. But okay, no, enough Tetris, dude. Let's check out Donkey Kong Land. Man, like, there's like no blur or anything. Yeah, hit select. You can change between Donkey and Diddy. Getting a little bit of glare there. You're supposed to be able to play this out in the sun too, which, you know, the original Game Boy Color. Like, I mean, that's what I would look forward to, is going out in the sun, being able to find some light to be able to play. Because I mean, you couldn't really see that damn thing in the dark. You have to have like a worm light with a Game Boy. Let's see if the I'm pretty damn sure, because this is all FPGA based, which is, you know, it's essentially, like, people will argue about it. You know, it's not emulation. It essentially it is. It's emulating the system. It's just emulating the hardware. It's not software emulation. It's hardware, you know, simulation. Oh, I got to make sure I have the proper files on the SD card. I'll be right back. Okay, so there we go. I got the Game Boy EverDrive working. I just didn't have the OS files on the SD card. I just set this EverDrive up. Dude, I can't speak highly enough of this little device. It's not for everyone. It's for me. It's for me. Somebody who really loves the Game Boy and Game Boy Color and prefers to have dedicated devices that do one thing and do that thing very well. If that's not who you are, that's fine. I mean, there's other options. Emulation, the analog pocket. I'm in love with this thing. Like, I don't even use my analog pocket for Game Boy and Game Boy Color. I mean, that's just kind of how it is. So I was really looking forward to it. Oh crap. Like, this game, like, with that, like, looking up and down, then you lose the floor. Holy crap. But yeah, I'm digging this. Let me go to a Game Boy game. Let's go to like Super Mario Land. Man, the speaker comes out from down here. It sounds really good. No problems. Oh shit. Okay, so I just want to point out real quick, we were just playing Super Mario Land 2. Now, for any of your Game Boy games that you play on this, since this like replicates the Game Boy Color, your Game Boy games, there's 12 different color palettes that the Game Boy Color uh, allowed for with different button combinations. This has that as well, and it works just the same. If you're using an EverDrive to boot Game Boy games, it's going to be the same thing. I'll demonstrate with Super Mario Land. I'll just press start to quick boot into it, and I'm going to hold left and B. That should be the black and white palette. So as you see, black and white. Now let me reset, and I will hold right and B this time, and it should be black, teal, yellow, and white, which is kind of a funky color. So right and B, yep, it all works. Let me do another one. Like, you can look it up online, the different color palettes if you don't remember these. I think up and A is kind of a weird one. I don't know. Yeah, it's got green, pinkish, I don't know. There's a bunch of different ones. So it works just the same as an original Game Boy Color for your, normal Game Boy games. So just wanted to point that out. I think this was the color that I may have been using to begin with. I don't know. But yeah, a bunch of different, or 12 different color palettes. So yeah, I just wanted to, showcase this real quick. But yeah, if you're interested, check out Modretro. GameStop, they have an exclusive variant colored one as well. And there's a bunch of games that they're putting out. Was there anything else in this box? Did I miss something? I don't know if I did. Oh yeah, you get a little charm. You get a little Modretro charm. That was it. That was all I missed. My bad. But there you go. Thanks for watching. Bye.